Hi Capricorn, so this is going to be your Celtic Cross reading for the month. So take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one, yes? Also kindly like, share and subscribe. Show some engagement because I need my channel to grow and for me to understand whether you resonate from it or not, or whether you like it or not. If you like the vibe, maybe even subscribe, yes? The Page of Swords, watching, spying, somebody else, or you're doing it to somebody else, I don't know. Three of Wands, and longing, wanting for something to come your way. It's like waiting for the right time. In the meantime, we are just watching because we feel helpless in a situation and we feel like we can't do anything. So I'll just watch. I'll just wait here down in my balcony or in front of my front porch and just watch those things happen on a faraway land and just watch it from there. That's it. The Six of Coins is in the, sorry, what is this? The over, what do you call it? Shit, I forgot. I totally blanked out, man. It's the surrounding energy. Okay, it's the surrounding energy, the Six of Coins, concerning yourself with the balances. You know how to balance up, you know how to fulfill your daily duties, you know how to fulfill your daily contracts with people. It could be anything as simple as, you know, I sit with my parents for 5 minutes a day, or I call this friend of mine everyday basis or every other day. So it's your Six of Pentacles. It's workspace too. You know, I go to work every day, I do my due diligence and things like that. I fulfill my responsibilities and I'm happy with that. I know what things give back to me and I give back to it, and that's a healthy sort of balance. Okay, the High Priestess, your intuition. You're telling me that you're somebody who's very intuitive. You're very, or you might be somebody who's very quiet. I don't think it's intuition more so than being quiet. I'm getting that very strongly because of this, how I interpreted Page of Swords. So intuitively speaking, I am getting that you are somebody who's very more on the quieter side. You're more on the broody side. You're more on the internalized self side, you know. You don't like to talk much, you don't like to speak much. You're just more of an observer in the world rather than an active participant mostly. I don't get me wrong, you go about your business quite well, but you're telling me that you're more of an observer. You like to observe things, you like to be detached in a way from the sense of reality and environment that's around you or that surrounds you. I called it. I felt like you had some Virgo in your chart. I don't know why. I just felt like you had some Hermit in your chart because when I was explaining this, that you are somebody who's very quiet and broody, I got Hermit flashed into my memory and in front of my eyes, and I was like, shit, I should have called it out. Anyways, so Hermit is exiting, a sense of healing something, a sense of being in isolation, because I feel like we are isolating ourselves. We are not taking action necessarily. A time of healing is exiting, a time of contemplation is exiting. It could be anything. We'll have to clarify to know more, right? The Queen of Cups in the near future. You have a lot of major arcanas and big energies surrounding, but your starting position, the actual focus of the reading, the start of the reading, you're telling me that it's not much, it's this small, it's this tiny. But the thing is, the surrounding energies are quite big, so it is a big situation, but you're not trying to give it credit a lot. So in the near future, your heart, something related to your heart space, how you feel, how you exercise your heart space with other people in your relationships. Just a second. So yeah, I feel like that was it. Your heart is out basically, or it's somebody else's. I don't know. I feel like it's yours, but it could be. The Knight of Wands in your strength. You are telling me that you are very high on energy. Capricorn energy, really? Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So for Capricorns, they are very high in energy, you know, because they know how to put in their due diligence on an everyday basis. They know how to be persistent. That's the MO pattern and modus operandi for Capricorns, and that's their superpower as well, but also their kryptonite. You're telling me that you are somebody who's very high on energy. You have a lot of things to do and you go about your business and you fulfill all of those responsibilities with a lot of ease and enthusiasm. You're very enthusiastic about life. When you know something instinctually feels good to you, you follow that direction. It's like you don't question it a lot. So why are you questioning something like this? Is it you, or is it somebody else that's watching you and wanting you and desiring you, or things like that? Could be anybody else, so we'll have to see, honey. Again, take it as it resonates, reverse energies as it applies. All right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Judgment. So, something here, a sort of lesson, a sort of decision that is upon us. I feel like it's with regards to this, it's like stop hoping, wishing, and wanting for things to show up or to do something on or the other. You have to make an active decision, because the universe is pointing it back to you, like it's in your hands, Capricorn, or whoever this is. I don't know at this point. The King of Swords in your hopes and fears. So using your mind, using your communication skills for yourself, standing in your power, being determined. For some reason somebody is struggling with a lot of exercising their sense of determination, because King of Swords can represent a lot of determination. That's the Aquarius energy. So when somebody makes up their mind, when an Aquarius makes up their mind, good luck trying to talk them out of anything that they have considered to be their truth. You can't talk them out of it. Even if you speak facts, it does not matter. And that's that determination, right? Determination to follow through your own light of truth. In the outcome is the Three of Cups. So connection, reconnection, rejoicing in other people's companies, easy sort of connectivity that feels good to ourselves, and celebratory, something celebration, some sort of celebration coming up. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. Opening up your heart space towards somebody specific, or somebody's wanting to do that for you, towards you. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. Let's see the Page of Swords here. Let's see the Page of Swords for you, honey. Again, it's so shy. It's so like you're trying to make it such a small thing. Like, it does not matter. I'm just watching. I'm just, I'm not hoping. I'm not waiting for the right time. But you are. It's not a big deal, Arya. It is. Look at how big of an energy you have. For some reason, this situation makes you feel shy, makes you feel small. Not in a bad way, not in an insecure way, but in a way that's really like, I don't know, I don't think I have enough information in it. So I'm just going to, I feel helpless because I don't have enough information. So it's kind of like, I'm just going to wait. And for that reason, having said that, I feel like the King of Swords and the hopes and fears, you feel like if you had more information, you would feel more confident and determined to take action in for of this or in against of it. So you feel like you lack a lot of insight and you lack a lot of facts in terms of with regards to the situation. What is this? Who's watching you, or you are watching them? I don't know, man. Seriously, at this point, I'm really curious. Oh, okay. 333. 3 might be a relevant number for some of you, but again, not the point. I feel like it's a heart space that we have certain feelings for, somebody we think about, somebody we try to avoid connecting with, somebody we have secretive thoughts about, and it's quite special. It's your heart talking. It's your heart feeling things for a certain somebody. I don't know if you're connecting to this person or not. I feel like I'm going to take it as right now you're not connecting, but you're watching, you're wishing to connect or reconnect with somebody. You have secretive thoughts about this person. It's your secret, an active secret. I feel like you know it, but you're trying to not look at it. You're trying to discredit it, like, no, I don't think about this person. It's like, how would it be if I were to connect with them? No, it's not that. It's not that. You're not even thinking about it. You're not giving it the full weight of your thought, because you're like, you know what, I'm not going to. It's an option in love. It's your heart space. It's not even an option in love, so to speak. It's that your heart shows up for this person or somebody else's heart. You desire their heart. You feel like it would feel really good to be in this person's company. You would like to connect or reconnect with this person. Let's see. Show me the Three of Wands. So what are you waiting for then? Why are you waiting then? Okay. You look at somebody's heart space. It's like, what are they doing? who are they meeting up? Are they available or are they seeing somebody else? It's kind of like that. You're trying to watch them, you're trying to learn a lot about what they're doing and what the five. Yeah, it's, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You were talking yourself out because it's that waiting for the right time, waiting for things to happen, you know, wishing, wanting, and desiring from sitting at my front porch and be like, you know, universe will tell me when it's the right time to pursue this connection, and I will get a hint from them. You know, it would be a synchronicity, 11:11 kind of moment. It's folly. The Five of Swords is here, and that's telling me that it's a lie. You're telling yourself all of these things in order to keep you from connecting or taking initiative towards connecting to what you desire. You have a natural flow of heart for this person, and you would want a relationship with this person, a very defined relationship, one that's based in romanticism, vulnerability. You want to be vulnerable with this person. You feel very soft. For some reason, they make you feel very vulnerable. They make you feel very small. It's like, it's not weak, but it's very vulnerable. It's like they hit your heart space for some reason. You are somebody, you're telling me that you're used to your wand energy, you're used to coin energy, being an earth sign, yes. But for some reason, this person brings out your heart space. And you constantly question it. They make you question your own heart space too. The depth of it, the depth of your feelings, what you have to offer in terms of love. Can you offer your love? Are you capable of giving somebody else your big love? Do you have love? Are you that deep of a feeler? Again, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So it's a match. But the thing is, for some reason, we feel like our heart space is not as big as theirs. And that's why we constantly try to talk ourselves like we couldn't match up to their energy. No. But you have a natural flow of heart and emotional expression that would like to express itself towards this person, but you talk yourself out of this. And you try to make it very small, like so that you don't have to give it a full weight of your thought. And you try to avoid this thought process whenever it starts happening to you, like, oh, it reminded me of that person. And you're like immediately off to doing something else, off to keeping myself busy. As I said that, I did not even look at that. Man, I'm telling you, I'm good at this. Yeah, you are telling me that, you know what, I'm going to associate myself, I'm going to meet up that person in my emotional circle, in my family, that I feel good about, that will make me feel, that have been there for a very long time. Because the Ten of Cups is basically our large emotional circle, that when we look out upon the horizon, I know that their heart is there. And it has been there for a very long time. It's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. We harmonize with them. We depend on those people for emotional support, and they us, right? So I feel like you immediately go back to like, I'm going to put in my work. I'm going to focus on my work, on my daily activities, and I'm going to open up to that person today. Let's meet that friend of mine that, you know, it's been weeks that I've met that person. Now that I've started to think about this, how about we meet that person? We keep ourselves busy in order to keep ourselves from thinking about this person. It might be somebody who was a very strong opportunity once upon a time in our 3D reality, as well as in terms of passion too, but mostly heart space, because you're showing me all heart. All hearts for this. Capricorn is all hearts for this. I'm not trying to troll you. I'm not trying to offend you. So if it's not your reading, kindly don't take it as yours, but I'm just reading the cards. So there you go. If it's your story and you have courage to accept that it's your story, then please, by all means. The High Priestess, the Justice, Five of Pentacles, the Fool. I think something ended in the recent past. I'm guessing it was this, the Five of Pentacles. And it was fair, because somebody was not opening up. Somebody was not taking a leap of faith. Somebody was not taking a chance. And intuitively speaking, somebody felt like it was the right decision to leave the situation. Now I am getting confused about who's who. So again, take it as it resonates, reverse energies as it applies. I don't know who this person was, who caused the break, who created the break here. I'm guessing it's you. I'm going to default it to you. So this might be somebody else that wants to come towards you, but they want a relationship with you. They desire it quite very much so. I feel like this was a really, yeah, there you go. Look at this. Strong connection that we wish and want again. Something was built to a certain extent, but it had a plateau effect. It only went so far and it would not go beyond because somebody insisted to not take it any further. The Emperor can represent, the ability to exercise that decision about whether to give more or not, whether to provide with his services and goodness. To what extent is he going to provide it to anybody for that matter, or any situation around him? So somebody used their sense of self-empowerment and resourcefulness and only gave so much to this that it had a plateau effect, and they did not want to make it grow with you. And that's why you had to go your own way. Somebody had to become single of this because they were like, you know what, I don't have a problem being single. If I'm going to be single, then I'm going to be proudly single. I can't be in a situationship where things plateau because I am very big on 9 of Pentacles. I can cultivate that same 7 of Pentacles on my own. I don't need you for that, right? I don't need that in relationships. My career is enough for that. So you heal yourself, your own sense of self. You heal your own sense of financial too. It's like something in the recent past, you broke away from a job. That was the right thing to do. You had to, because it was going against your own sense of what you stand by and things you balance up with, and your equality principles, your equal give and take principles. It was going against that, and that's why you had to walk away from it. And again, in the relationship context, you were connecting with this person and it was broken because somebody was not following through. Somebody did not give their actual whole weight of their energy about what they felt, about how they wanted to open up towards you. The inclination was there, but it was not made good upon. So that's why you felt like, you know what, I'm taking action. I am right there when I'm called for. I'm just out the door when I'm called for. Somebody did, but somebody else was not showing up in the right way. Somebody was not being intentional with their energy. It's like they were being more perfunctory, they were being more logical, they were being more cold, they were sticking to facts more. It's like if you were to talk feelings to a Knight of Swords kind of person, they will be like, yeah, okay, let's focus on this. This needs to be done today and things like that, da 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 da. It's kind of like that. That's that Knight of Swords energy, right? It's very perfunctory. It's very, yeah, you kept on renewing things with a friend, but it started to bear heavy on you. So we felt heartbroken and we felt like we were being rejected. Every time we chose to connect with this person, every time we chose to show enthusiasm with this person, we felt like we were being rejected. It was not for the lack of love that you were trying to show this person. It was not for the lack of passion that you were trying to show this person. You felt that hope with this person. You felt a light of pathway with this person, and they too. But the thing is, somebody was not big on opening up. Somebody was not big on taking a leap of faith. For some reason, they felt uncomfortable opening up towards the situation. So you did the right thing. You intuitively felt like this is a broken dream, broken desire, and it's never going to be equal. It's never going to be balanced. So you know what? Out the door I go to fulfill my own sense of happiness. Right? Let's see the Queen of Cups here. Show me the Queen of Cups for Capricorn in the near future. I'm still not getting who's who in this. So again, take it as it resonates. I have no idea. It's all mixed up. I can't understand. I'm trying, but I'm not able to pick up on your energy and where it starts and where it ends. I can't define it. Yeah, there's that again. Ace of Cups. Temperance, 6 of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, it's not you. I feel, again, take it as it resonates. Reverse energies as it applies. It's the person that insisted that we are going to take it only this far. You know? You are going to get only this close to me and into my reality. You're going to be integrated in my 3D reality, in my structure, 3D structure, the community structure that I've built for myself, only till this much, till this level. You're not going to be integrated in my 10 of Pentacles. I'm not going to make you an active, stable figure in my life that I show up for intentionally and that shows up for me intentionally. I don't want you to be a part of my life. it's only going to go so far. And I feel like it's that person that's standing in their power with regards to coming towards this Queen of Cups energy, and they are using their empowerment skills for the right reasons this time around. You know, they're not necessarily doing it out of vanity, but it's taking them a lot of. This person is very prideful for some reason. It's like, I'm going to heal through with this thing, with this person, with this Capricorn, or you, them. I don't know. There's a lot of pride attached to this situation here, attached to this person, but this person wants to heal things with this Queen of Cups figure. Somebody who has a very emotional space, emotional heart, somebody who showed up that big love in their life, who introduced that big love in their life, and they were like, they kept shying away from it. Not because they did not desire it, they kept an eye on it, you know. They were always observant, they were always there. They showed up when they were called for to meet up. But the thing is, they did not actively participate in cultivating any sort of love or expressing their heart space. They remained uptight, and they know it, and now they want to connect again. I don't know if they are reaching back towards you or towards this Queen of Cups figure out of that heart space, or realizing their feelings for them, but I feel like it's with regards to healing things. But I would be more comfortable if I saw some sort of heart space of theirs show up for you, or you, them, I don't know. Okay, so it's this person, it's not you, I'm guessing, because in your strength you showed me the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So you received a message, a very soft message on this person's part, with a heart space, a little bit of heart space. It's nothing much, it's nothing too confrontational, you can manage it, and you are receiving the message and you're communicating, you're replying back to this person in a very practical manner. They are coming to you, towards you, with a softer message. You are being more intentional and being more practical, and giving them a very, this is the right thing to say here, that kind of reply, right? You feel the attraction regardless. You still feel your heart pull towards this person for some reason, but it's like you're trying to keep it in check. You're not trying to focus it on it. And also it's like, look at how I see it, is that you were moving in this direction because you left this person behind, and they are overtaking you. No. They came back, and you were like, you just turned back for a moment to reply to them, and then you are managing your own life right now. That's how it looks. Look at this. The Knight of Wands and the Chariot is moving this way, and the Page of Pentacles is moving this way, because you received a message while you were going about your business. You are moving in a particular direction that really makes you feel enthusiastic, that makes you feel in command of your energy, time, and effort, and you feel really proud of yourself too. Your heart boldly shows up for your everyday activities, for your work. So somebody contacted you, and you were like, okay, let me wait for a moment, pause for a moment, reply to them, and then I'll move towards that direction again that I was moving in initially. So it's like you're not necessarily fazed by it, but you're also responding. Let's see the Judgment here. Show me the Judgment. You have a very strong heart space. You're telling me that once your heart and passion shows up for something, you just move in that direction unapologetically. You don't apologize for your heart space. You don't apologize for your own heart's direction and where it points to, where your spiritual energy points towards. You have a very strong in-love energy in you. You have a very strong capacity to love. Yeah, you thought you've moved on from this. And there's a lesson here as well. The Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a lesson here that if there are too many secrets, again, if somebody is not coming through talking about their emotions, because moon is basically water, right? If somebody is still not talking about their emotions, still being coy, still being secretive, holding back information, then you need to leave. You know what to do, and you have already had that lesson in the past, I feel like. So it's also somebody else's lesson too, to move towards talking about the secretive stuff, to move towards talking about actively about what went down. and what went into their moonscape while they were dealing with you, while they were meeting up with you. How did they feel? What range of emotions did they feel? Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Any of it. The thoughts they had for you. The things they wanted to do with you, to you, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. The King of Swords is in the hopes and fears as well. The Three of Swords, the Death, and the Knight of Pentacles. This situation transformed your heart space. You have transformed your heart space. You have transformed your own sense of pain. So basically, it's not you then. That's the healing that was exiting, right? You healed yourself to this situation, to this balance. So you were the one that's exiting. So I feel like this person is somebody who's coming to you, right? They have been watching you for a very long time. And you did the right thing for yourself. You are somebody who's very intuitive. You have a very strong heart space. So this all is you and this is you. This Queen of Cups is you while this is not you. They want to heal things with you. You have healed yourself with regards to this situation. And whatever happened, you've long moved past with it, from it. Mentally as well as emotionally, you've actively walked the path and really looked into every corners of what went wrong. How did you participate into this? What did they do? How did you mess things up? And how did they mess things up with you? Things like that. You learned your lessons from it. So don't forget that lesson. If it's too secretive, if things are still not clear about where this is going, moving towards the moon, it's like you still feel like you can't see a future, or you can't see a solid sort of definition about where this is going. You can't see the future of this. You can't see the vision with this. And if it's too murky, it's too confusing, you still are asking questions even after receiving the answers, then you've got to abide by that lesson. Because the universe is telling you that it's on you. It's on you to figure this out, whether you want to participate in this or not. We are hands off in this situation, Capricorn. It's on you. Yeah, it's a Six of Cups situation. Somebody we have memories with, the lovers and the it's the lovers connection. It's a very strong mental bond. You might have been connected with them in the past lifetime. It's a very strong, intense bond. When you meet this person, you cannot not notice them. It's like you feel different, but in here, in my spirit, you feel like you're my long lost love kind of way. You feel like I've known you for a very long time, and I don't know how else to put it. You feel very familiar. I feel pulled towards you in ways that I cannot define probably, but it frustrates me, it entices me, it lures me in, it makes me crazy. It's all of that connection, right? It's all of that. So the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, Death, and the Knight of Pentacles. Your heart is transformed. You need to take comfort in that fact. You're also telling me that you might have to end the situation again if things feel funny, if somebody is still rejecting their own heart space for you, or they reject your heart space or your natural flow of heart towards this, or you feel like you have to act through your head, not necessarily your heart, with this person, that you have to be cautious with this person, that you have to be more logical with this person, then this is a done deal and you will move on from it immediately once you make up that mind. So you are in that observation, in that factual mode with this person this time around. Earlier I saw you being very loving towards this, but this time around you're using your mind more. The Three of Cups, the Sun, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. It feels pleasurable though, connecting with this person, reconnecting with this person. Excuse any background noise. The reconnection with this person feels very sunny. You can feel the sun, you can feel the warmth, you can feel each other's company in a way that makes you both feel seen, appreciated, admired, and it just feels fucking happy. It's so happy. You can't replicate sun. You either feel it with somebody or you don't. It's not something you can replicate. You either feel warm in somebody's energy intrinsically on a spiritual level, or you don't. You naturally, when you look at this person, you can't help but smile. That's that sun energy. I light up. when I see you. And there's nothing I can see. When the sun is out, you can't see any other planets or any other, even moon, right? You can only see the sun because the sun acquires that sort of presence, right? It's kind of like that. When it's in the form of a person, that sun energy, it's like you can't help but look at just them and nobody else. It's kind of like that. It fills the room with a lot of light and warmth and a very light sort of connectivity. So connecting with this person is looking very healthy. I will promote that. You need to meet up with this person, talk to them, and talk about your emotions. It personally pleases you communicating with this person, like, yeah, I remember these conversations, it feels familiar, I've done it in the past, and I'm so glad that we are doing this again, it feels good. But again, you're also keeping that in mind, that this could end up again being the same old, or somebody would still reject their heart space. So you are prepared to do the right thing for yourself, but you're also enjoying in the moment, which is Capricorn. I mean, that's the very mature thing to do. So which tells me that you're very mature and you're like, I'm going to enjoy and live in the moment. I'm going to enjoy the connectivity right now. It might be a fifth house connection too. You might have some fifth house connectivity with this person in the synastry chart. You can look it up too. But again, not the point. For some of you, you don't even get it. It's astrology. Anyways, not the point. I feel like you are trying to meet up with this person in the here and now, but you're also not forgetting the long-term vision of your goals and not wasting your time into things that are not necessarily going to be fruitful, right? The fool to fool. Somebody's opening up because they regret not opening up. They regret not choosing you. They regret treating you like an option. They regret stringing you along in the past. They regret insisting on confusion about their emotions. You can't have so much regret, you can't have so much grief and tell me that you were not affected, or tell me that you had mixed emotions. You wouldn't be that upset over an option being lost, right? In love, basically. If I lose an option today that I talk to, I don't care. It won't affect me in such deep manner that I will grieve that cup's lost, right? It's the Three of Cups that was lost, right? The connectivity. They cried over that superficial connectivity too. The Three of Cups, you can have it with somebody, anybody for that matter. It's that loose sort of connectivity over sharing laughs with somebody. I can have that with my neighbor too. So they cried over that Three of Cups too. So it might have meant a lot, but they discredited it a lot. They questioned it a lot. That no, they're just an option. I have mixed feelings. I don't know what those feelings are, nor do I want to explore it so much. So when this person decides to man up and be that emperor and use their best of energy, it's like they have a very big BDE, that they have a very big energy, but they don't know how to use it for themselves or use it to their advantage. They want to. The Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, you blocked it. You had to block it in the past, and you have ever since healed yourself from this. You understood that somebody was blocking their heart space, their energy towards you. There were a lot of blocks, like, you will not get access to me. Even if they were meeting you in the 3D space and sharing laugh with you, you somehow felt like you were from the outside looking in, that you did not have access, or that you were not given access to acquire or have access to their fullest of energies, to the best of their energies, to the best of what they had to offer. Death, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it was somebody was emotionally unavailable. It was not big. I mean, they were meeting up with you and calling you a friend, but they intentionally kept themselves at bay. Emotionally speaking, they kept themselves unavailable towards you. They did not try to give much to this because they might have felt threatened For some reason, they might have felt like you would affect their heart. But the thing is, even though they told themselves that they were emotionally unavailable, their heart still was affected. So, which tells me that they told themselves that, but it was not necessarily true. And also, you had to walk away from that friendship structure that you did not care for. You wanted more, and for that reason, you left the situation, because in pursuit of whatever you wanted, in pursuit of more, you left the situation. And I need you to stick by that too. If somebody still remains confused and things remain in that fantasy world of what could be, and it could be this, that, or the other, watching each other through rose-colored glasses, the potential of it all, it's not worth it. If the sun feels too difficult, if it feels too difficult to be happy and to be productive in this relationship, if this is not productive, right? If somebody still has reservations on their heart space, if somebody still has reservations to their energy, then you need to understand that you need to let it go. Feel what you feel in the moment. Connect with them by all means. Feel happy. But don't get too connected that you lose track of your vision, of why you walked away from it. Yeah, that's why. It was your judgment lesson. It was your direct lesson. If things are too confusing, if you can't see where this is going, if you can't see where things are going, then it's probably true. Somebody is not wanting you to incorporate them into your life, or they you. All right? So if it's too confusing, then it probably is, and you need to walk away from it. Things that want to stay in your life defines itself sooner rather than later. It's not that confusing. It's not on real relationships. Don't depend on maybes and someday we will come together and things like that. You have a very strong family structure around you. You make your relationships based off on love first. And then you built your whole world around that, your financial as well as your 3D world around that. And you have been balancing up with it. There's something that you do in your 3D world too, that you are really practiced at and you're really good at it. People love you and you love them back. So if this does not love you, that defeats the purpose of whole self-love thing and your vision of having a good, harmonious, loving relationship with somebody that's stable, that stays, that sticks by your side and you stick by their side. They give you a chance to stick by their side too, right? So yeah, that's all I have for you, Capricorns. I hope this helped, and yeah, if this did not resonate, kindly check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one, baby. Yes, take care.